Howdy folks, and welcome back once more. Let's play Delusion today. We are finally getting off of this first island, I think. Oh, no, we I think have some more mapping to do. I take that back. I mean, yeah, we've only got... Yeah, it looks like we've only got the one path off. I thought that there were multiple paths and that this was kind of like a central island, but I guess not. Alright. But first, we gotta go out, I think, this way? I think? Yes. And there's something out here that we need to find. We also need to crack open that giant shell in the swamps. We got the key to that. And, oh, there was something else we got a key to, but I actually can't recall what it was. It was the key to the swamps, and then I think, like, going up to the, oh, shoot, the scholarly place. Have I actually been over here? I might not have been... Jesus! I think I've done everything, and yet... It's just always more. Come on, I've got like a... There we go. As I said, I've got a freaking 4 in 6 chance to pop this lock. Okay. Oh, I don't know how I didn't trigger that, but I'm gonna go ahead and say esports. Well, this house is a pain in the ass. Okay. Got a delusion. Go ahead and crank up our wisdom. Hell yeah. Do we have an extra spell slot? We do. Let's throw Cypher Spear in that. Telescope, a fine invention allowing the user to see long distances. The magnification has been further enhanced by cipher inscriptions within the device. Somebody's in here looking in that direction. Spying on this camp, perhaps. Alright, we've found a landmark. Scholars ask you to locate 4 landmarks on Hollowshire. You have found and marked them all in your notebook. Be sure to return to the scholar to receive your reward. Oh, nice. So we are... Yeah, we are done. Okay, yeah, and see, there's another thing out here. Another area transition. Okay. But first, we have a lice bed to sleep in. Nothing else too interesting. Got that, which I don't know if that's actually anything. There's a person in it. You wanna come down and talk? No? Okay, good talk. How about you? Hey, buddy. No. Alright. Alright. Hey there, friendo. Those bastards, the Union will pay for what they've done. 5 years ago, they came and outlawed all the priests. Since then, the crops have withered, the cattle died. The rich folk in town can buy imported food, but we're out here starving. Even the bell tower crumbled with nobody to repair it. And now they've sent their guard dogs to finish the job. I am sorry. We cannot do the charmy charm. Alright, so this is just somebody's house. Okay. What's up? I do my duty as an agent. God worship is outlawed and these people are violating apostatic law. But it's hard not to sympathize. The famine is bad here and people are starving. It's clear the Union isn't doing enough to help. I don't blame these people for looking for a solution. I don't blame them, but I do punish them. How benevolent of you. Okay. Is this the boss man? What's up? The Inquisition agent is watching a body swing from the gallows with grim fascination. Cultists riddle these hills like vermin. Whenever we lift a rock, a dozen scuttle out. Anyone could be secretly devout. So watch yourself, stranger. Our eyes are on you too. Alright. Alright, alright. Let's see. Yoink. I mean, I guess we'll just poke around a little bit. This is kind of a unexplored area. Anything hidden? Oh, what is this? Oh, that's a leucosic bomb. Okay. Hello. The villager slumps forward, voice faint. Please, some food, please. Sadly, we can't murder them. We cannot feed them cold steel. Okay, we got little gremlins. We got... Ooh. What's that? There's something down here to the south. That's worth poking at, probably, but first... So many locks. Oh, another delusion. Okay. Got some mines over here. Ooh. Ooh, area transition. All right. Another area transition. Good lord. Shadows won't budge. It must be activated elsewhere. These strange floating doors. Respawn point. Mild concern. I guess let's go this way. I think I remember this place. I remember it being large and there not really being too much of interest in here. If it's the place that I'm thinking of, which it probably is. Like I said, when I originally played this, I was pretty thorough with this first island, exploring it. And it took me about, I don't know, 6 hours or so. Alright, so we have something there. Okay. Some silk thread. Eventual gear upgrade, maybe. Yeah, this is the place that I was thinking of. I remember this room with all the mushy rooms. Okay, so the problem is making sure you've explored everything in here. You need a might of 3 to breach this, really. Can I magic it? No. Really? Well, that's not very nice. Some fine ore. That's a good get. Yeah. I'm actually curious how much damage this does. Honestly, not bad considering it's fairly cheap to cast. God, hit it. There we go. Okay. A little goblin. Really not much of a threat anymore, sadly. Again, reminding you all that we are playing this on hard difficulty. Like I said, this game is like real easy if you play it on normal. Oh yeah. Heal ourselves. The heal spell is no joke, holy hell. That's probably enough to heal our full health bar if I had to guess. Okay, so their projectiles have just a little bit of seeking on them. Good to know. Let's say this feels like a trap. Okay. Ring of... Oh, another Ring of Stone Skin. That's... I don't regret buying the one that we have. It has served us well, I think. And I mean, we can also just sell the other one. I have a feeling that was probably the big get in here. If I had to guess, because rings are fairly uncommon. Rings are fairly uncommon in this. Nope. Ah, jeez. Okay, I'm just gonna kill you, or not, I guess. I saw a yeah, I was gonna say I saw a lever up here. I'd like to a shuriken. What's this thing? Something has changed. Okay. That lot of good that does me. Might have opened this. If I had to guess. Okay, alright, something. We got some glorious silk. Sure. It just keeps going down. Oh shit. Outside? Ish? Locked chest. Room wine, alright. Well, now we finally got a bottle. What am I going to use it for? I have no idea. Realistically, probably nothing. But hey, we've got it. Gonna use a mana potion to get the mana to cast healing, because I'd rather save my healing potions. Oh, we got a pack of them down here. Wow. Should be making strange noises at me. Okay, alright. We're good, we're good. Gonna take things and another... Let me check my inventory and see how we're actually looking on some stuff here. Alright, we have 3 fine ore. Excuse me, that's, I think, going to be an upgrade for our armor, maybe? Was it? That we could do? I think we're gonna actually zip back to town. Assuming I can. Yes, wonderful. Go ahead and save. Alright, let's see if we can't do anything, because we also got that glorious silk, which we might be able to upgrade something with. I'm kind of doubtful, but you never know. Okay, can I upgrade? We can do an Embrarian sword. We can upgrade our helmet. That's it. I might as well. So we now have a closed helmet. I might be able to upgrade it again. No. Alright. Have yet to see any Embrarian ore. I don't suppose you've got anything worth anything. Not really, no. Like, we can buy ore if we want to, but eh. Okay, I am gonna sell some stuff. I'm gonna sell these shurikens. I'm going to sell my throwing knives. Shitload of money. Because, like, I just do not use them. Honestly, tempted to sell ammunition. Because I have yet to find a bow. I don't know. Do I have things equipped? Are we good? We are good. Awesome. Wonderful. 65 defense. We're a thick lad. Let's see. Do you have anything I care about? A scruffy cap. Plus 10 charm. Eh. We're not a charming boy. Still can't use escape to close menus. I'll figure that out by the end of this playthrough. Maybe. Okay, I want to sell my extra ring of stone skin. Sell the ring of treasure. Hold on to the other crap we've got. Once again, fail to use escape to close the menu. This tempts me, the false monsters. But no. Okay, let's. Do I want to talk to? No. Let's say, do I want to talk to the Apostatic Union? No, not really. I'm not going to, I think, be playing in such a way where we necessarily become their lackeys. It doesn't really do anything for me, if I'm being honest with y'all. I'm here to be a roving vagabond, you know. Maybe get some great old one under my control. That could be fun. I'm curious about this structure over here. Ooh. Pop in. That pop in, though. There's a thing up there. Oh, there's a ramp. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's a sneaky way to get up there. Not necessary. What is this? I say, like, I know that there's some crazy shit on this island. Like, crazy shit that we haven't found yet. Really? Even if I stab you in the butt, it doesn't do anything? Fine. What now? Skila? No. Alright. I'm in your base. Stabbing your mans. Okay, mana potion. A delusion, and a chest. A vagrant's robe, plus 10 spell cast. Ooh. Threadbare garments, probably worn by a cipher scribe who's fallen on hard times. But it's not uncommon to see scribes living the lowly life of a vagrant. One should not underestimate them, for their very attire may crackle with magical potential. Okay. Do we eschew heavy armor for the ways of the wizard? No. We spent a lot of resources upgrading our armor. And the spell sword kind of class is by far my favorite kind of character to play in RPGs. You know, like the fighty guy that can also throw some magic around. So, a beer, sure. Sure. Maybe if I find like a good wizard hat or something, I could swap out the helm. But I don't think I'm gonna trade in the plate armor. Really don't. Okay. Oh, I know what this is. This, I was gonna say, like, I mentioned, like, moments ago that this world has, like, some freaky shit in it. Yeah, we're going up there. Can I? Oh! If there is terrain janking to be found, I will find it. Okay, so we've got one of the Wiccan statues here, so there's something. Where is it? Yeah. Another delusion. And a glorious treasure. Sure. Just run down here really quick, see if there's... Oh, hey. Anything? Whoa, 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 whoa. None of that. Okay. What is this? Is this like this is like just a little house hidden by the mountains. Oh my god, the area, I don't know if it's saving and that's what causes it or what, but dang. That stutter is kind of rough. Alright. Stamina potion, some arrows. Nothing else. This seems... seems suspect. Oh, for a second I thought there was a ledge down there. Okay, anyways. Let's get back to climbing the mountain here. Oh, what do we have here? That goes down. There's just so much. This world is so dense. I can't wait to see, like, some of the new areas and see what they do with them. So I feel like I've just wandered into an area that previously I haven't, like, at all poked at, just because I jumped over a mountain there. I mean, there's town. So I don't think it's so much that I wandered into a new area, it's just I found a way to access one that we may have been in before, although I'm pretty sure I've not been down there. I want to say... maybe not. Maybe we have been down there. Oh yeah, this is actually where we came in. This is what gets us... yeah, okay, alright, I know where we are. So we can actually get in here if I want to, which I don't. Not right now. We have other things to do. We gotta come over here. What the hell is that? Oh, it's our ghost friend. It's been a while since we've seen them. Hey there. Hollowshire fields used to be sown with Wiccan seed, but their deities, though diminished, could ensure a good harvest. The god contracts were modest, the blood price was equitable. Of course, the apostatic unions sniffed it out, and eventually they sent over the polymath and her retinue to stamp out any smoldering divinity. And now the common folk starve, their fields barren, desolate. The Union claim it's in the name of reason and progress. She lets out a discordant sigh. I admit the old Wiccan contracts can be deceitful. Many don't realize the weight of their signature until the curse sets in. But the Union would smother the Sky Realms in a tangle of bureaucracy until we worship naught but deadlines and shipping manifests. Their only saving grace is their honesty, for at least the people know they're being trampled upon. So what about you, stranger? Would you rather be enveloped in a sweetened lie, blissful in your ignorance? Or would you choose the bitter truth? I think everyone deserves to know the truth. She smiles wryly. But could we ever know the truth for certain? Perhaps we are all but actors in another's dream, destined to be forgotten with the morning light. If the Union discovered it was thus and wrote it in all their books, would we be enlightened or just more lost? Ooh. Ooh. We've been philosophized at. What the hell is this? Oh, that's new. I do not remember that. Interesting. There's so much shit in this game. I cannot get enough. I cannot get enough. I feel like I could just spend ages exploring this world. It's so dense, and everywhere you go, it's just some new, wondrous and probably terrifying thing. Okay. let's try not to get distracted and climb the mountain. Oh hey, you're a biggin. Sadly for you, I have equipment upgrades. Here's some throwing knives. That's something. A death spell. I think it's only like the second or third of these we've seen. Creepy fucking things that they are. Get back out this way. I can. Alright. Interesting landmark. So, I mean, there's a statue up there, so obviously there's something hidden here. I know exactly where it is. I remember this quite well. We'll do it the right way, though. The way most people are probably going to discover this. So you come up here. And you're like, ah, yeah, there's one of these, and there's some ruins. A lockpick. And you poke around, and you're like, ooh. There's a hallway going down into, like, a bell. Alright, let's see, is there anything outside? We do have a godlet. Our 2 coins worth of god flesh. Some smashy bees, and that looks like about it. Alright, let's go down into the bell. Alright. Then there's this. And the thing is that this is alive. Tiny insects scurry over the being's face. The stench is overpowering, sickly sweet. It leans in to smell you. I smell that your flesh is plump and healthy. Fageth has blessed you indeed. Alright, can I ask some questions? I will answer what I can. What are you? Liquids ooze from a widening smile. Do not be intimidated by my glory. Once I was mortal like yourself, but Fageth is nothing if not generous. I have been blessed to bear his fruit, to endure sweet agonies so that I may heal the land and feed the people. Do you wish for more words? Can you tell me of Fageth? He is a god of growth, of sustenance, and of life itself. Those who worship him will not go hungry or succumb to illness. They will die fat, bloated, and euphoric. He has protected these islands for many generations. Monuments to his greatness lie in glorious ruin. Mortals perish, but he endures. Not even the blasphemous war could cleanse him. Where can I find Fageth? Why, he lives inside you, in your breath, in your blood, in your cells. Even now he caresses your organs with fondness, with love, with intent. All you must do is permit him, and he will help you. But I sense this answer did not satisfy you. Fear not, he is close, nearby in his glorious bulk. He grants an audience to those who are devout, so that he may bless them personally. If this is what you desire, make tribute to him here. I will direct you further. Alright. I want to make a tribute. Very well. In ages past, those loyal to Fageth would ferment a delicious wine from the mushrooms of the island. They would throw exuberant parties and delight in his greatness. Bring the wine, and Fageth will grant you audience. Okay, we have wine. Yes, this is the vintage. Oh, he is most pleased. I hear his whispers in my ear. Take this symbol, go to the castle that lingers above these lands. Search beneath it for a cave, and with this symbol you will be granted admission. Now go and bask in his glory. Delicious ooze! Anyways. And then we walk out, and this is the secret that that thing hints at. So yeah, we can go pester a god if we really, really want to. Oh, is it a one-way wall now? No, there it is, I was gonna say. Okay, so the castle that floats above these lands, I mean, we can't get to floating castles, not quite yet, but that's okay. Alright, so I mean, we got more things to explore. I don't know if we're necessarily going to do it day. Let's see, what are we sitting at? Probably about going on half an hour. I think as soon as this game is done figuring out what it's doing, let's teleport back down. I'm gonna grab a room at the inn. I'm grabbing the room at the inn just so that we can restore our stamina a little bit, because we're kind of hurting. You know, we're at about nearing half. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna call it here. So as per usual, folks, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I will see you all next time we're in adventure. Until then. Hey, you made it to the end. Nice. You had a good time? Check out one of these other series, see if you like them. Drop a like, comment, or subscribe if you'd like to support the channel, feed the machine and all that. As always, thanks for watching.